Part 2, I'm once again going to steal an idea from Michael Aranda by including some stats at the end of my videos. I've thought a lot about this. There's a lot of criticism of people who use Facebook and Instagram saying that they're trying to make it look like they live their lives full of lavish activities and bizarre exotic meals while the rest of us get along on mundane day-to-day activities and too much takeout and microwave meals. And let's face it, vlogging is narcissistic enough without turning it into a forum for bragging. But then a comment by Jackie Perkovic in response to a video from We Are St. Elmo's Fire, and I'll put a link to both of those down below, brought up an interesting point. She pointed out that when she began vlogging, it helped push her out the door and engage in more adventurous activities because she wanted to make sure she had something interesting to talk about on her vlogs. That's how I want to have my stats function, as a prod to get me up off the couch and out the door, both to participate in life's adventures, as Jackie put it, and also to complete some of those tedious tasks that are a part of trying to reach our ultimate goals. Goals are an important thing to me. A key step in successfully pursuing one's goals is to define them, to write them down specifically, and then to publish them. This serves to make sure that they are defined clearly, and then it gives you an incentive to make sure that you keep after them and don't give them up too easily, because you have friends to help push you on and remind you, hey, you said you were going to try to do this. If I have to post how much I'm doing every day, or at least every time I upload a video, I'll have that much more incentive to keep my goals in mind and keep pushing towards them. I don't have Michael's editing abilities, so I'm just going to use iMovie's scrolling credits feature in order to keep on top of my goals and put them there where you can see them and I can keep track of them. I'll put them at the end of my videos, so they'll be easy to skip for those of you who aren't interested, which will probably be most of you, but it will still let me hold myself accountable. And I'm guessing that some of you won't be shy in letting me know when I'm falling short or missing my marks. I'm inviting you to do that. So a quick rundown of some of the things I'm thinking about including for my goals this year. Still running, I want to repeat last year, I want to try to reach 100 miles every month. Last year I did it for 11 months and then got sick in December. I reached 100 miles in January and I'm on track in February, so hopefully that will keep rolling along and we'll get there. Second, I'm a reader, both because I love books and also because as a teacher and a parent, I think it's important for me to be seen as a reader, as an active reader, actively engaged in the act of reading, and so I want to keep track of my books that I'm reading. I like to try to read a book a week, but that varies a lot depending on what it is I'm reading. Third, excursions. This is largely a goal I have as a parent. This could include anything from beach trips to museums, camping, the theater, anything interesting and exotic that is, like I say, up off the couch and out of the house. Fourth, writing. I have been working on a novel, 2 novels actually, for a long time now, but it's easy for me to lose track and stop working. I'm going to set a goal of writing 200 words a day. I'd like to set a goal of 2,000, but maybe I should start with baby steps. Finally, vlogging itself. It's probably my favorite thing to do and one I have the hardest time actually accomplishing. I'm not efficient, or as Baymax might say, I am not fast. My bottom line goal is to upload at least 1 video a week, but I'd like to go almost daily if I could, because I'd like to have some structure to my vlogs. If I could, I'd do quick questions Tuesdays and poetry Wednesdays and thoughts from places or out of my mind while jogging on Thursdays and big question Fridays. At least once a month I'd like to upload a new song and maybe an excursion or 2. And that doesn't even begin to include the idea of collab videos, which is something I'd love to try as soon as I could find someone desperate enough to take me on as a partner. Those are my goals. There might be others as time goes along and I might drop some of those if they don't work out. If there's anything you'd like to see, let me know. Till next time, DFTBA, and I'll talk to you again soon. Hopefully. I don't have the editing abilities of Michael, so I'm just going to use iMovie's scrolling credits feature at the end of each video to keep to do what?